Grace Goddess to you, and I am back with another episode of InDeep with Indy. If you have not been watching InDeep with Indy, you are tripping. Let's just start off by saying that I've had some amazing guests on with some amazing topics, and I have had some amazing topics myself. So I just hope that you all are tuning in. I know that every episode may not be for everyone, but I can promise you one thing. These episodes is definitely touching somebody. Um, let's be honest. I'm recording 2 episodes today, and I was actually supposed to have my eyelash trying to come off. That's crazy. I've had a morning, but I was supposed to have two different set of guests on. Well, the first guest had canceled, then I had someone else, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I can come," and then they canceled. So I'm here, and I'm allowing spirit to flow with this solo episode until my next guest get here. Um, Today is like just gonna be me and you. This episode is gonna be me and you, and y'all gonna see this outfit again on the next episode. And I know some people are thinking like, well, why are you sitting here recording then? Like, why can't you wait? Well, first of all, money. No money wasted. And secondly, because I feel like that if I set something for myself, then I'm gonna do it. I have always set goals and I have always accomplished them, but I found ways to cut, like find little corners where I can cut the corner, honestly. And I just feel like 1 second. Hello.
Hey, what's up? It's Scum.
Hey, Summer.
So we in there now. We like, is it 1-4?
146.
I know it's in 38 minutes from where we was at, where we are.
That's fine. As long as I'm out of here by 12:20, I'm good because I have to get to the radio station by 12:45.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That worked well. It's a long day today for us. We got so much. Yeah. All right, we heading out there now.
Okay, well, just call me and let me know when you all are like 2 minutes away so I can come downstairs. You hear me?
Say it again.
I said, let me know when you're like about 2 to 5 minutes away so I can come downstairs and let you all in.
Okay, sound good.
All right, thank you. My bad. So, anywho, back to what I was saying. So, yeah, I have always like cut the corners, but today I had my day mapped out. Like, I had planned on doing the 2 podcast recordings and then going to the radio station um and then afterwards, like, spending the time with my children and just being in flow. And I had created my day literally. This is the time that this begins. This is the time that this ends. This is the time that this begins. This is the time that this ends. This is the time that this begins. This is the time that this ends. And I'm like, no, this is what I'm gonna do. So honestly, I'm gonna let spirit flow. And the funny part about it is, I was like, I'm gonna come up with something to talk about, and I, I was like, what do I talk about? And let's talk about plans shifting and when they shift and how it throws us off. And how do we handle it? How do we trust the process? How do we be patient? And how do we lead ourselves when things don't go as planned? And I really feel like that this is one of the big things that that hasn't went my way. And it was kind of discouraging because I told myself, like, I'm going to be consistent and I'm going to record 2 episodes in one day if I have to, because I'm supposed to record 2 episodes every week. And it was really discouraging because today is a Saturday and, my week is almost up. Sunday starts a new week. So I was really in a funk about everything, but then I was like, no, my voice is more than enough, So I had to find the good and also the message that God is trying to tell me. Like, what is God trying to tell me? What is God trying to tell me about today? I know that everything does not always have to go our way. It just don't. And sometimes there's a different plan or there's a shift in the plan, but it's for the better. And that's what happened today. Today, the plans shifted, and though it made me feel really uneasy, it's like, no, it's flowing how it's supposed to. Because I also told God, I was like, you know what? I don't like to rush because rushing is low vibrational. And I rushed today, okay? I really rushed. And it was like, this ain't what I want to do. And I'm sitting here, my heart is beating, and nothing is going like it's supposed to. My hair, I honestly did not like it. I was like, oh my God, my hair. Didn't have time to get my nails done, so I did me some press ons, y'all. My lashes, like, they weren't doing right. Let's just say, I was like, this is why I do not like to rush. And it started this morning when the plans just kept on getting pushed back. And I didn't take a moment to sit with self until now. And one important thing that I just said was, my voice is enough. I have enough. Every message that I have to get across or that I'm supposed to get across starts with me and comes from me. So why am I stressing when something don't go as planned? Because I am the plan. Me. I'm the plan. So everything goes as planned. Everything goes the way it's supposed to. I flow and I stay in rhythm. It's another thing, like, I was supposed to go to Memphis next weekend for my friend's graduation and birthday. And it's just not in my financial plans. So it's kind of discouraging because I was like, oh, I'm going. This is, Indy, you can't. You just can't. And there may be reasons why. I was supposed to go to a show on Friday here and be supportive. Then I had someone that actually, had something about themselves that wanted to come on the podcast, and they couldn't do it until Friday. And Friday was the day I was supposed to leave. And then I have a friend that I'm close to. Her birthday is this coming up weekend, and then it's Memorial Day weekend, and then I'm going to Memphis, and I'm going by myself as a woman, and then tell them what happens. But I always be optimistic because I kind of felt good traveling solo when I went to Denver. It was fun. I was on my time. I was doing what I wanted to. Though I got to see my cousin, it was still me time, and I got to love on me, and I got to go to sleep when I wanted to. I got to eat what I wanted to. I didn't have to worry about if me being who I was too much for someone else. It was just the plan and how it's supposed to be because I am the plan, like today. I know that sometimes when we plan out things and we plan it to a T and it don't go how we want it to go, I know that it becomes really discouraging. And I get that. I get it. I know that when you have plans and they're thrown off, then it throws off your whole day. It throws off your mood. But I'm here to tell you that you can't allow that to happen anymore. Everything is not supposed to go your way. And that's in life, that's in lessons, that's in relationships, y'all. That's spiritually. Everything don't go your way. I just started practicing Kundalini, yoga, and meditation. And when I tell y'all, it took me a while to get it started up. I got everything. I was so excited, but every day something came up. At the time I was supposed to do it, I'm like, hey now, spirit, like, what are we doing here? Then by the time I'm done with that, then I'm so drained that I can't even focus on that because honestly, Kundalini, when you first start and you're getting everything out, it can definitely be a little draining. It can. But at that moment, I was beating myself up because I set that goal and I said to myself, I'm not cutting no corners no more. I'm going to do these goals. And these goals are my plan. It's a part of my plan. It's a part of me. It's a part of my growth. And when they don't go and I don't do what I'm supposed to do in order to hit those goals, then it's a problem. And I'm not being true to me. And when I tell you I was beating myself up, I was beating myself up because I'm like, what are you doing? Are we in the same darn mode? Are we doing the same darn thing again? And we're not going to get to where we're supposed to be? Like, what are we doing, India? What are we doing? And then I had to realize once I actually started, it was the perfect timing. I was alone, I was in solitude, and I had the time to do it. I had the time to release because the first time I released, it was an emotional experience. It was heavy. I had a heart, I had a blockage, and I'm not talking about a heart blockage like a blood or health wise. I'm talking about spiritually. It was a blockage where my heart was, and I could feel it. When you have blockages, and I could feel it in my sacral chakra, and I can feel it in my heart chakra, and the release of it was so heavy. But once it was all out, it was so good. And now the way that I flow, the way that I don't allow anyone's actions to bother me, the way that I don't allow the fact that I may not hear from someone that I want to hear from, don't bother me. The way that I no longer try to plan things. I just allow things to flow because I am loving freely. I'm loving freely. Y'all, I am love. I am unconditional love. But it was not, it was like I always felt like I had to do this and I had to do that and I had to hear from this and I had to hear from that and I had to be this and I had to be that. And I'm like, no, not no more. And when I say I love freely, it's because it started with me loving myself so freely. My birthday didn't go as planned. It didn't. Y'all, I got so belligerently drunk, out of my mind, and I allowed the spirits to take over, and they weren't good. And my actions wasn't how I would ever want my actions to be, but guess what? I needed that. I needed to see that. I needed to release that. I needed to be in that. And I needed to own it. No excuse. But I knew that I was better and past that part of me. And that's what started my journey. I mean, I wanted to journey before that, but that's what pushed me. Like, my birthday presents, everybody was asking me, and I wanted my Kundalini stuff. Like, I had been contemplating on practicing Kundalini for about a month before I even started it. But when that night came and I acted the way that I did, I said, oh, yeah, baby, there is something that gotta come up out of me. Now, I'm not gonna say that I have any demons that I'm fighting because ain't nothing about me demonic. But I do got some triggers. Oh, yes. And I got some shadows that I'm not quite comfortable with, but I'm working through it. But one thing about it is there ain't no, like I had to sit with God on that too. There ain't no demons in me. Ain't nothing demonic about me because I move in love. I do in love, I be in love, I act in love, I speak in love, I hear in love. But there was restrictions, not on my love to others, but on my love to myself. And that was the blockage. And now that I released it, it's like, who's she? Who her? And how did I get here on this portion? I'm just allowing spirit to guide me, but I got here because none of this was a part of the plan. None of it. But guess what? Look what that little hump in the road that was never a part of the plan. The detour. Look where it got me to today and who I am today. I can honestly say I am so happy. And I'm so excited about the woman that I am about to be, the journey that I'm on, the woman that I'm becoming. I'm not going to say that I'm about to be the woman that I'm becoming and the woman that I am today. Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so inspired. And I'm so in love. So, in this short little piece of the episode, I hope y'all got something out of it that you ain't got to do what you set out to do or what you plan to do. The plans ain't gonna always go your way, and that's okay. And honestly, that's my tea for today. I brought my tea, y'all, for tea time. And the crazy part about it is, I did not bring my my presser. And I was like, okay. And then I thought about it because it's a space that I rent out when I have guests. I don't even have like no hot water, so I ain't got no. I didn't bring my teapot, nothing to brew my tea for my tea time. So I'm just gonna say this is my tea time. This ain't even gotta be a, this is my tea time for today, y'all. That's what we gonna do. So I'm flowing with spirit. So this is my tea time, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. The tea is that my plans did not go as planned, and I panicked, and I panicked, and God said, we not doing that. And here I am, bold, beautiful, brilliant, brand new. I'm me, and I'm doing amazing. And though it was not a part of the plan, it was perfect timing and perfectly planned by God. I can't wait till y'all see this episode that I'm about to record. Make sure y'all like, share, follow, subscribe, turn on them notifications. I got a TikTok, y'all. I'm about to change the name of my TikTok to InDeep with Indy. So y'all gonna be able to find me on TikTok. Then I have InDeep with Indy on Instagram. I post a lot of my clips there. You can get a little look into my personal life sometimes as well. And I'm Indy with Indy on Facebook as well. So y'all follow me. And y'all stay tuned for the episode that's about to come on in about 10 minutes. Yeah. This was good. This was good. Peace, love, and light.